Just going to talk for a couple seconds. I'm not going to be on for a while, but I'm just trying to load on my computer so I can go into the showroom and be like, hey, let's talk about some stuff. We're going to be talking about Ballistic Ben's Game of Games, PBIF, Paintball is fun. So, it's going to be just a minute. This is not picking up. There we go. So I'm going to share this to a couple places, let people know, because I feel like letting people know. There's my Throw Burrito Giant Outdoor Extreme Edition. It's very fun.
Share this to a couple places.
There we go.
Let people know.
So it looks like I got volume. So yeah, I'm going to start. Let's see. I got a new keyboard, and it's a Windows-based keyboard, and I have a Mac. I didn't think of that, so I have to always, where is the Apple key? And there's not one. It's the Windows key. So let me do some sharing. Whoever's watching, hello. Got a couple people watching. Again, I'm going to try to start doing this on Monday nights again from somewhere around 5:30, 6 o'clock. Yeah, I got some big news coming up, I think. Some giveaways. I'll show you one of the giveaways that we're doing possibly Sunday. Hope everybody had a Thanksgiving. It was fantastic, and I hope your Christmas is going to be even better. At Combat Zone, that's the field up in Orville. Anthony Haro, what's up? That's my field up there in Orville, along with James Strutton. We are hosting Ballistic Ben's Game O Games on Sunday, the day after Christmas. It's going to be awesome. If you've never played Game of Games before, get off your butt and go play Game of Games, because it is so much fun. So anywho, I'm live on YouTube right now, talking about the upcoming Ballistic Ben's Game O Games, which will be held this Sunday at Combat Zone Paintball. There's the ampersand there. And Airsoft Park in Oroville, California. All right, and there's that. So now I can highlight it all, copy. I'm just giving you a quick tutorial, and post. So I'm going to share it a couple more places. That's just on my personal page. Let's see. Let's do it from Predator. We'll go live here. Well, but I hope everybody's doing great. Fantastic. Anybody got plans for Christmas? I'm assuming everybody's pretty much got plans for Christmas. I didn't copy, so now I got to go back. So that's what I hate about technology and me being somewhat technologically illiterate. But yeah. So I'm just going to share this. Share to pages. All right, so I'm going to do this Predator Paintball. There we go. Wait a minute. Highlight that. Copy. Hopefully this works. So what I don't even know what I'm saying, but who's got plans for Christmas? What are y'all doing? You got all your Christmas presents and everything? I have almost started shopping for Christmas presents. I've been quite busy at the store. Extremely busy, which is good. But I'm just going to be giving people gift cards, which is a great idea. If you're looking for a present, call Predator Paintball, 916-482-4263, and I can get you hooked up with gift certificates of any denomination, pretty much. Yeah. Okay, so share to another page. I think let's Combat Zone it. Definitely. If you who's played Combat Zone before? Combat Zone is a great field. I'm not just saying it just because I own it. I mean, it's a fantastic field. It's one of the better fields you're going to find. One of the most diverse fields for sure. I'm not ever going to say that my field's better than somebody else's field or anything like that, unless that field is unsafe, and then I'll just say, probably not really mention the field. I'll just be like, oh, okay, yep, that's where you play, cool. Always be safe and careful out there. Anthony, you are coming? Anthony, you coming to Game O Games? I hope so, man. Bring Alejandro and everybody. Tell them to get off their tails and come on down because this is going to be a great Game O Games. Let's see. So there. I'm looking for all these different paintball groups. And then I will get into the meat and potatoes. Ooh, meat and potatoes. Taters. Who likes turkey? Because, like, for Christmas, it's usually ham or prime rib, ideally. Awesome. Going to see you there Sunday. Hey, if you need me to bring anything, let me know from the store. We'll probably be doing a bunch of giveaways. Well, we will be doing a bunch of giveaways. If we have 100 players, giving away something really cool. And you guys will definitely want to check that out because I'm going to show you guys what it is, what it was, and what it shall be. It's really cool. You're not going to get a lot of chances to just get something like this for free. I mean, no purchase necessary. You don't have to buy a raffle ticket. You don't have to spend $50 and get an entry or $100 and get an entry or anything like that. You just show up, say, hey, can I get a raffle ticket? And it's like, absolutely. And if we have 100 paid players, then we're going to give something really cool away that's, I'd say the retail value of it alone is, or the resale value, is probably in the $1,000 range. It's not a gun or anything. It's not a paintball gun. But it's a really cool deal. I'm going to share a couple more. NorCal paintballers. There we go. Just want to get as many people to start focusing. If you don't subscribe, please subscribe. I would definitely appreciate that. The first 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes of this is going to be just me just kind of talking just to fill the silence. Let's see. And that looks like a pretty good time to stop right there. So, I've shared it in several places. So, here we go on a tour. We're going to be talking, here's my beard. I'm going to just show you my beard the whole time. Oh man, I forgot my store is dirty. It's not. Today I'm closed. I'm closed on Mondays. But I got a couple shipments in. And I forgot that I got the shipments in. And all the crap is still all over the place. And I was closed and I still sold a Spire IR, a 170R, an HK 170R. This thing was gorgeous. I wanted to keep it myself. At a Tippmann, I just happened to be here doing inventory. And this nice lady came up and she's like, I saw the light was on and I tried. I was like, hey, cool, not a problem. And she's like, I'm so sorry for bothering you. I was like, hey, you just spent a good amount of money on my day off. So I don't have a problem with that at all. So, let's balance that. I need to get, once I get my camera and everything ready, my really good one, then I'll be able to do actual live streams and set it up a lot better. I'm going to have guests and everything like that. But anyway, I'm going to show you just a couple things. Oh, the new Virtue 260. That's actually what I sold, was a Spire 260 and not a Spire, regular Spire. So, these are awesome. Same price as a regular one, $130. I love my Spire Virtue, my Virtue Spire IR2. I absolutely love it. And that's about it. So, what I'm giving away. Excuse me. This thing says balance and create. So, balance. And, oh, look at that. Hormesis and Sandana. Yep. Hormesis and Sandana. Woo, looky there. Looky there. I was able to pick this up. This is the collaboration. Just have everything upside down today. There's the Sandana side. There's the Hormesis side. These are really cool. If you wear headbands and you want clout, this is what you want. Because these things, I don't understand. I mean, I do understand it. I don't wear headbands. But these things are, I mean, retail on this pairing was like, I think $500 or $600. And I've seen people sell them for over $1,000. Crazy. It's a headband. But it's a really cool headband. And it's made by this guy named Oliver Lange, maybe? Lange, Oliver Lange. I can't really, Ollie something? He's used to play paintball, apparently. Some people heard about him. And then the Hormesis Sandana collab shirt. So yeah, the jersey. This, if we have 100 players, is going to be given away. It is a size extra large. It has been worn. It's not brand new out of the box, I'll tell you that. But it's been laundered and smells good. It's all nice and awesome. I don't see any flaws on it at all. This thing, somebody's going to get lucky. If we get 100 players, we'll have Ballistic Ben's Game of Games. So, if you have not played Game of Games, let me tell you what Game of Games is all about. Game of Games is about having fun. That's your size, Anthony. I hope you win. Or I hope somebody else wins. Either way. But, so yeah, you come up there, you get a free ticket. Everybody gets a free ticket. You just ask for one, you get a free ticket. There you go. Game of Games, we do all kinds of crazy games. If you search Jake from NorCal on YouTube, Jake from NorCal, and then either Gladiator or Soccer or I think like Chair Game or something like that. I've got so many videos up from Game of Games. So for soccer, we just play it on like a speedball type field, a smaller field, and you put a tape down the middle. Like if the field's running this way, like if this is the field from here to here, start point, we put at the 50. We put just a tape. This team cannot cross the 50. This team cannot cross the 50 this way. If you cross the 50 or you get shot, you're out. If when you're out, you get eliminated, you just go back and you respawn at your starting point. So you just run back here, tag in, and you're in the game. Unlimited respawns. So, my brother will have, and it's, not sure if you can see him, but that, if you can see it, that's my brother. That's Ben. He owns NorCal Paintball Store in Fairfield and Ballistic Ben's Paintball Park on Travis Air Force Base. It is a fun field. So if you ever want to have a really fun field to play on, go check him out. Well, you can check out any field around here. They're all really good. There's not a single field out here in Northern California that I know of that I'm like, that's really not a fun field or that's not a safe field or anything like that. Most of the owners, pretty much for the most part, they're good owners. So anyway, say we're playing three-legged race. We will tie two people together at the waist, gently, and we don't have them really tight because you don't want to trip or fall or anything. And then, let's just say they're playing with this GO4 that you can get at Predator Paintball Tuesday through Friday, noon to 7, Saturday from 3 to 7. Or, if I'm here on a Monday, you can get it. So anyway, one person will hold the paintball gun like this. The other person, with just their finger, will pull the trigger. They're not allowed to aim or anything. The one person aims, and then the other person, all they can do is use their finger to pull the trigger. It's hilarious. Another game we'll play probably, freeze tag, which is just like the kids' game, freeze tag. You run around, you're playing paintball, you shoot people. If you shoot them, they have to freeze. If your team goes and tags them, they're out. If their teammates tag them first, they're back in the game. Now, they're also still alive. They're just frozen. But they can talk, they can guide people to, hey, someone's right around behind you, watch out, watch out. And players are not allowed to just shoot them once they're frozen. That's not allowed. But if you're in the same bunker with them, you can't just, you're back. You either have to leave that bunker, go to another bunker, come back and tag them, have somebody else come from another bunker and tag them, or run around the entire bunker, which is really funny to see that happen. So it's like just someone gets out and comes back and goes in and tags them, and then they're back in. But you can't just sit there and be like, hey, tag me. All right, I'm back in. Oh, tag me. I'm back in. Can't do that. Another fun game, Gladiators. I'm hoping we play Gladiators. Gladiators is so much fun. You have a big cardboard shield. It's like a 4x4 sheet of cardboard. You fold it in half. And it's got a zip tie in it. And you have to hold the shield the entire time. So you're shooting, and you're holding your shield up. You're shooting, then you get shot in your right arm. Say you're holding the gun with your right. Oh, well, you got to drop that right arm. Just let it hang. Hold the shield and shoot with your left hand. If you get shot in the left leg, if you go somewhere, you have to hop on your right leg. Rambo's really fun. So you have to hold the gun down below your waist. You really can't see it, but below the waist, while you're making noise and shooting, like Rambo. Then what are some other ones? The chair game. You get teams of 3, and I just want to look at this one. You get teams of 3, and everybody brings a chair, but they've not announced that, so I doubt we're playing chair game. Because everybody has to bring their own chair. But you cannot shoot unless your feet are on the ground, all the legs of the chair are on the ground, and your butt is in the seat. Now, you can get shot in the chair 100 times, and the chair doesn't matter. That's a shield. But you start with teams of 3. Say it's me, Anthony, and Alejandro. I get shot. Well, I have to go find the ref and hang out until the next 2 random people show up. And then we start a new team. I can't remember. It's been 3 or so, I think about 3 years since we played that game, so I can't remember how a team wins. I don't recall. But another game, One Up. One Up is a really fun game. Everybody gets a card with a green mushroom that says One Up, just like Mario Brothers. And that's your life. You get shot, you have to go to the person who shot you and give them your card. If it's your last one, you're out. Now, say I've been playing, I shot somebody. Say I shot Anthony, because he's a really easy guy to shoot. So say I shoot Anthony. He comes, gives me his card. Well, now I've got my card and his. So then I get shot again. I go give my card to the person who shot me. Then I run off for about 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm back in. Whoever has the most cards, or all the cards, because sometimes people will get in and they'll shoot everybody and just like, oh, gotcha, I won. But if it's like a 10 to 15 minute game, usually every man for himself, every woman for herself. It's crazy out there, because I mean, Ben just starts going, ready, 10, 9, 8. You're like, oh crap, he's counting down. So you take off running and scattering. You're trying to stay close enough. Spy game. I'll talk about that in a second. Oh, I'm jealous. You're eating meat and potatoes right now. I did have a really good cheeseburger from Lori's Little Shack on the railroad track here in Rockland today. It's really good. But so anyway, the one-up game. So it's over when the time limit's over, or whenever one person gathers all the cards. And then if the time limit's over, say, okay, let's count the cards, and they win. And we might do some stuff with Combat Zone, just say, hey, we might give them like prizes for most of the games. In fact, if we have 100 players, we definitely will. For each game, we'll have a prize of some kind. So that's going to be cool. It won't be this. I'm not giving that away. Thing's gorgeous, but you can own it. It's here at Predator Paintball in Rockland, California. Homemade beef stew, man. Bring some. Make some on Christmas and bring some. Yeah, that's another. Yeah, if y'all have prime rib or something on Christmas and you're like, we don't know what to do with this extra prime rib, bring it on Sunday. I will be sure to partake, and I'm sure my brother will, and his wife, and maybe other people too. But I don't care about them. I do. I care about everybody the same. No. Spy game. Excuse me. So we have a couple different games that are kind of spy. I think that one is Soldier or Scout and Spy. Everybody gets a piece of paper with either Scout or Spy written on it. And you don't open it up, and it's an every man for himself kind of game. I'm pretty sure. Making pot roast for Christmas. Roast. And wait, no, it is not an every man for himself. It's split up 50-50. So you just have say we got 100 players. It's 50 on 50, and everybody will have a piece of paper with either Scout or Spy. And if you're a Scout, you just play. If you're a Spy, you try to shoot your own team without getting shot by the other team, or without letting the other team know, or letting your team know that you're the spy. And you can't go up. I mean, you can't go after the game starts and go, "Hey, other team, I'm the spy. Don't shoot," because you're going to just get shot by your teammates. And you can't before the game starts because you don't open your deal until he counts down and says, "Ready, 3, 2, 1, go!" And everybody opens their deal and finds out what they are. So if you're a spy, you probably don't want to just go, "Oh, I'm a spy, pop, pop, pop," and start shooting people, because then everybody's going to turn around and shoot you. You're going to have to do a slow play. But if you play too slowly, then people are going to think you're a spy anyway and shoot you. Or if you're like my buddies, Kanan and Eric, they played it one time, and they were in the same bunker. They're like, "Are you a spy? No, are you a spy? No, are you a spy? No, are you a spy?" They're like, "Let's just shoot each other in the foot. Ready? 1, 2, 3, pop." And they shot each other in the foot, and they were both scouts. Neither one was a spy. They were on the same team, but they were just, because, I mean, it does that to you. Ballistic Ben's Game of Games makes you go crazy. Crazy for paintball. Let's see, another game, Trader. Trader's a really fun game. So you start off, say you got 50 on 50, and it's a speedball type field, and it's kind of like soccer where I didn't finish talking about soccer. I'll finish that in a second. I'm like, squirrel, shiny thing. Anywho, there's a line down the 50, and you can't cross it unless you're shot. If you get shot, you go over to the other team's starting point, touch in, and you respawn on their team. If you get shot again, you go back to your other team and start. Go back and forth every time you get shot until the time limit's over, or everybody's on one side. So soccer, same thing. You have the 50-yard line. You got a tape. If you get shot or you cross the 50, you're eliminated, and you go and you touch in. And there we go. You can do anything you want with the ball, other than touch it with your hands. Kick it, shoot it, throw stuff at it, headbutt it, blow on it, knee it. I think you can even bump it with the tank. You just can't touch it with your arms or hands. If you do, you're eliminated, and you go back to the start and you respawn. The object is to have the ball on the other team's half of the field when time expires. My brother just puts a random time on his phone. He goes, "Go," because nobody knows how much time's left in soccer. And so when his phone goes off, beep, 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 he's game over. There's the ball on this side. That team wins. Now, if you kick the ball over the net, then you get a penalty, or he might pause the game or something. Or he might just say, "Hey, your team lost. You kicked it over the net. Don't do that." Another game, Mario Kart. That's a fan favorite. So in Mario Kart, everybody gets a helium balloon. I always want to say hot air balloon, but it's not, because that would pick you up. But a helium balloon tied to your goggles. Or if you got a vest on, you want to tie to that, it's fine. So it's tied to your goggle strap, and it's flying. So the only way to get out is to get that balloon shot and pops, or it flies away. If that balloon is still attached to you and flying, you are still in the game. You can get shot 5,000 times. My buddy Chris, he found that out at Shooters, one of the first Game of Games we did, the first time we ever played that. Someone's just lighting him up. He's like, "Shoot my freaking balloon! Stop shooting me!" It was hilarious. Oh, that was like 4 years ago. That's why I love this sport. So many good memories. But yeah, hey, here's this Planet Eclipse LV 1.6. You can get this at Predator Paintball in Rockland, California. Sexy. But let's see some other games that we've done. There are so many. Puppies and Kittens. Puppies and Kittens is really fun. JD, yes, you were there. That was at Shooters. That was such a fun game. Oh man, I cannot wait for Sunday. You gonna be there Sunday, JD? You better be. You better be, because it's like 30 minutes from your house. But yeah, Game of Games. Oh, it's the most fun. I've been playing 20, 24, 25, 26 years, something like that. And it's the most fun I've ever had playing paintball. All right, good. You're going to be there. Hey, I need some thumbs up on this thing. I got 7 people watching and 2 thumbs up, and one of them's mine. I think the other one's probably Anthony. So give me some thumbs up. I'll go, but he can't play. Hey, that's cool. Hang out. You'll still get a free ticket to get in the drawing. Think we get a Geo4? Do you have a used black one? No. I've got a used Midnight and Amethyst 1.6 that are $1,100 each, and they are almost just pretty much flawless, almost brand new in the box. One has like 6,400 shots, and one I think has fewer than 6,000 shots. They're gorgeous. But I don't have a used Geo 4, and I think I sold my last black Geo 4, but I can order it for you. You'll get it. Anthony, thank you very much. Hey, I appreciate the other couple thumbs up. Appreciate you. But I get stuff all the time with used. I mean, just this last week, I got everything from, I probably bought like 7 or 8 spiders. I don't know why, because I don't even have them on the wall. I just like, okay, I'll help you out what I can. I mean, I'm not giving much money for an old spider Victor or something like that. But I can, if they will accept my offer, I'll buy anything. It's not going to be a whole lot. You have a black and green Geo 4? That's a good one, the Emerald. 2, I got a Tiberius or First Strike T15. Just Friday, I think. That's used, but in great condition. I've got, let me see my used stuff. I got a nice Phantom with a vertical stock class adapter, an E-Tech 4, like an E-Tech 1. I mean, like from like first year at I'm sorry, an Ego. I got the E-Tech 4 Lite, or the AM, the aluminum frame, which is nice. And then an old Ego, I think it was the first year, maybe second year. Let's see what else I got new or used. I got, like I said, LB 1.6, LB 1.6, Shocker, brand new, almost brand new Shocker amp, red. I've got a Pink Lady, Ego 09 Ego Pink Lady. The guy's wanting to sell, and I think he's asking $550 for that. That's about it on those. Son, you're a Midnight, the CS 1.5 to your teammate because you're the ones buying a Geo 4. They're basically the same thing. Yeah. Put up airball field? I don't know if we're ever going to. We've got a cube field that is so much fun. It's just made out of those big water cubes. And airball is such a pain. And not trying to put any kind of blame or throw somebody under the bus. But the person who ran the field, not Thomas Taylor. Thomas Taylor was the manager of the field, but he moved to from Paradise after the Paradise fires. He moved to Oregon. So he was running it by phone. And the person that was running it, and they didn't ever clean the bunkers, and so they kind of deteriorated the sub air or air ups, which I don't even know which brand we have. I think it's air ups. And they just were kind of trashed. And being in Orville, I mean, we don't have a big population center. We don't have, like when Thomas Taylor was running the NCI, the NorCal Infamous. I mean, he's a freaking pro. He's one of probably 10, 15 most well-known players in the history of the game. A great guy. And he lived right close by, so he could build that up a lot easier. It's when you're not in the tournament game, people think, oh, you don't know anything about tournaments. They don't want to play tournament ball there. That's what a lot of it is. But we took the airball field down, and we hadn't missed a beat. I mean, we got the cubes. They're easy to move around. It's a really cool field. It's bigger, so older people such as myself and you, Anthony, we don't have to kneel down and run around as much. We can stand up, and we don't have to be crouching all the time. And there are some that's just one cube and have to crouch or kneel, but whew, it's nice to have those 2 stacks and you'll be able to stand up. But then you got to watch those nut shots pretty much that are coming in about 4 feet high. Comes in between. You've got a crack about like that big that's sometimes they can get through, especially if they're like at the next one. So I'm not sure. I know that for our tournament, we're doing the WCPL, the World Classic Paintball League, with Fred Schultz, who was the man who was responsible pretty much for getting paintball on TV back in the 90s. But he's spearheading that, and that's going to be an all pump or mechanical tournament. I'm not sure if the hoppers will have to be non-electronic. I'm not sure on that. But it's a 10-man in the woods. We've got some big names coming out. I've heard. I don't want to say, hey, these people are coming out and not be guaranteed. So I don't want to say some of the teams, but definitely will be a very fun event. Have vendors and all that kind of stuff. February 5th and 6th. And we're working on doing possibly a 5-man tournament, like a random draw tournament on Friday, with the winning prize being free paid entry to the 10-man on Saturday and Sunday. That's going to be at Combat Zone in Orville, February 5th and 6th. I think it's 5th and 6th. It's whatever Saturday and Sunday, that first Saturday and Sunday. And the good thing is, it's in between. It's the weekend before the Super Bowl, so there's gonna be no football that anybody's gonna miss. No playoff football. You're not gonna miss that. Let's see, but yeah, this right here is gorgeous. Sexy. Let's see what else coming up. We're gonna be coming up with the full slate of the Fatal Scenario games in the next few weeks. I'd say for the entire year, we're gonna come up with our entire calendar. We're just waiting on a few things because. We've got we don't want to butt up against other people's events, whether it's a speedball tournament, at say like Capital Edge, or it's a scenario game like Decay of Nations or something. Even though that's in SoCal, and it's not like we're going to have people coming from SoCal to us, little old Combat Zone. But well, actually, we did. We had a guy who flew up to play, and he played like 1 or 2 games on Sunday. Just the Woods games, because he's playing in the tournament, the 10-man in February, and he lives in Southern California, lives in LA area, and he came up just to play the field, just to see what it possibly looked like, and he was really excited. He had a great time just in a couple of games he played. He was like, I got to get back, but awesome. See y'all in February. But we don't like butting up against somebody else's event. And so the King of the Ranch, they've come out with their first event. I think they're getting their schedule finalized. WCPL, the West Coast Player, or WCPPL, West Coast Paintball Player League, which is the second largest tournament series after the NXL. Technically the largest after the NXL, but the second largest tournament series. I'm pretty sure it is in the United States. As soon as they get all their dates, I think they've already done that. Capital Edge Paintball League, which is a really good league. If you played tournament ball around Sacramento, you're very familiar with that. Once they get all of those groups, and then a couple scenario events like Super Game up in Oregon, Decay Nations in the LA area, and a couple more like Spew, then we're going to get our calendar finalized. And we want to have at least a couple weeks in between our event and somebody else's. So if somebody wants to go, hey, I love scenario ball, I want to go play that. Oh, but it's the week before or the week after something. Brian D. It disappeared. Anyway, he's playing Capital Edge CEPL, Capital Edge Paintball League Speedball this year. Good job. Keep doing it. Rock it. Hey, I will sponsor any player who has a CEPL or APPA card. Come to me and talk to me about sponsorship. Okay? I'll just put that out there. I want to give people the best prices that I'm allowed to. I've got to follow the manufacturer's guidelines and stuff, and I will do that. But I want to give as much back to the players as they give. Well, not as much as they give to me, because then I just break even and work 60 hours a week for zero. But almost as much as they give me. So yeah, contact me, send me a message or something like that, and we can talk about doing some sponsorship for individuals or teams. I'll sponsor anybody. I don't care, unless they're just jerks. I'm not going to sponsor teams that are cheaters and have bad reputations of cheating or getting in fights and stuff. I don't want to be associated with that. But I don't care. I mean, I care if you win. I want you to win. But if you lose every single point, that's fine with me. Just keep playing. If you need help, let me know. I'm not a tournament player anymore. We're getting our team back together this year. Gordo talked me into awesome ball breakers. You know I'll sponsor you. I will sponsor the ball breakers. Couple other cool things. I've got some jerseys coming in about 7 or 8 weeks. That are going to be really cool. I'll just leave it at that. But because I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to talk about it. But let's see what else is going on. Ballistic Men's Game of Games on Sunday. That's the main thing right there. Get out there again. If we have 100 players, giving away, excuse me, a little frog in my throat. This gorgeous Sandana Hermesis collaboration jersey from Anthrax Paintball. This thing is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It is number 72 of only 500 made. And it's got Alex Frazee, Ollie Lang. I don't know who the other one is. Oh, it's I just went blank, but Sandana, yeah. That and the headband. Number 72. I'll show you this again, Sandana on one side, Hormesis on the other side. Where's it numbered? The guy I got it from says matching numbers, and it is. I don't know if they numbered they got a little pin with it. Maybe they didn't number the headbands. Maybe it's not matching numbers. Maybe I lied to everybody and said matching numbers like that was a big deal. And well, I feel like a jerk. I'll write a 72 on it. That's what I'll do. No. But yeah, these things, I don't understand it. I mean, I do because, honestly, it's made by Ollie Lang. And then it's Sandana as well, and Alex Frazee. I mean, so I get it. But I also don't get it, if you know what I mean. I don't get it. But they're really good, and they're super good guys. I mean, I've talked to Alex several times. I'm not going to say, oh, Alex is my friend, but I've talked to him. I'm assuming he knows who I am when I called, and I gave away 2 headbands for my 2v2 tournament that I did, I think in October. Shout out to Ryan Podesta and his son Nico for winning the 2v2 limited paint tournament. They took home a bunch of stuff, including 2 Sandana headbands. And I called called Field 1, and I was placing an order for some barrel kits and stuff. And I was talking to Yosh, and Yosh Rao is one of the nicest guys in paintball. If you never met him and you get a chance to, he's just a super nice guy. And so was Alex. So anyway, I said, hey, can I talk to Alex? And he's like, yeah. So I was like, hey, Alex, it's Jake Krulin, Predator Paintball. If you, I'm wanting to get 2 headbands to give away at this tournament that I'm having. I said, I'm not asking for a discount. I'll buy them at full retail price. If there's any way I would like to skip the lottery deal, because I want to make sure that I get these headbands to give away. So I'm not selling them. I'm not going to raffle them off or anything because I don't do raffles. I'll do giveaways. But he was just like, yep, sure thing, not a problem. And he sent me 2, and on the deal, it showed the price for the 2 headbands, $0. So he just gave them to me. I mean, and I got so many stories of people that are like, have run into either Yosh or Alex or Ryan Greenspan or any of the other Dynasty players that are involved with it. And they're like, hey, here you go. And they just give them this headband. And it's a really cool community. If you checked it out, Hermesis Headband Owner Group or Hermesis Owner Group or something like that, check it out. The headbands are really cool. I'll be honest, I don't get it. I don't. But then again, I don't get a lot of things. I'm not a headband guy. I wear a $25 Exalt bounce hat. That's it. Or even sometimes my Arkansas hat. If I'm reffing, then I want to wear something bright. But yeah, they're good quality headbands. And a buddy of mine, Leo, he comes in here pretty much every week. He's got a couple headbands, I think. And he said I've washed them 4 or 5 times, and they just keep getting better and better, and they fit better and feel better the more you wash them and break them in. So definitely wear them unless you're just hanging them up and collect them. I see pictures of guys with like 25 of these things. Like I said, they're going for minimum like $100 if you hit the lottery and you're like right there and click on it and go, oh, buy it now. They go in 30 seconds. Like this Sandana Hormesis collab, it was gone. I'm wanting to say it was like $400 or $500 for a jersey and a headband, retail price, and it was gone in. Well, I think it was like at 7 o'clock in the morning, and it was gone in a minute and a half. So I mean, and there were 500 of them gone. So this is pretty cool. So again, apparently I lied to people. It's not matching numbers because I don't see a number on the other one, but I'll have to check it out more. But yeah, number 72, which was Dexter Manley from the Washington Redskins. He was one of my favorite players back in the 80s. He was a beast. And then he got in trouble with cocaine. Let me see if I can pull up some of those comments. There we go. We're getting, okay. So Brian Narcisse says, wow. Yeah, they're awesome. Anthony's going to bring me my Geo4 and his amp with mechanical frame for me to sell. Absolutely. The push collab took a bit. Yeah, I've got some of those coming too. I've got some of the push, the goggles, along with the headbands for the Hormesis. I got the Captain, the blue one, is coming. I like the blue because it's Dynasty, and who doesn't like Dynasty other than Scotty Grove? Let's see. The slide. See if I missed some. Still in your midnight. Yep. I think I got them all. I think so. Yes, sir. All right, cool. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to take off here, I think. No, I'm going to talk a little more about Game of Games. I'm trying to remember a couple of those games that we had. Oh, Puppies and Kittens. Yes, sir. I was going to talk about that. Puppies and Kittens. Everybody has football flags. You got 2 of them. Well, not everybody. Teams of 2. And you have these little pump 50 cal guns. These little Valken gotcha guns or JT Splatmasters. Little kid guns that shoot about from here to here. No, they're better than that. But like $40 plastic shotguns loaded with 50 cal paint. And you got your flag football straps. So your flags. If someone comes up and grabs one and pulls it off, then you've got one left. Zombie. So it's a zombie game. So you have 2 people, and Ben goes, go, and the zombies start chasing them. If there's 100, he might do like maybe 5 or 10. Oh, Bloodbath and Beyond. Yes, I guarantee a Bloodbath and Beyond will be played. So if we got 100 players, I'm sure he'll probably have 10, 15 people who are not zombies and who are humans. And then the zombies, if they get shot in the head, they're dead. But they can just keep coming back to life, I think. I hadn't played this in a few years. Last time I remember playing this was at Paintball Jungle in Vallejo. Fantastic field. Shout out to Bob and Karen. What's up? And all the other guys. The guys who work at the Paintball Jungle, which has been around since like 1987. So it's one of the older fields in the United States. Anyway, so at Paintball Jungle, they have these little sniper towers that you can literally climb up in. You can fit 4 or 5 people in it. Inside most of the forts. And so Al Bunda, who is, he's family to me and Ben and Bobby, he's been working at NorCal Paintball he was there from essentially day one. I think he was there from day one. Super good dude, retired Air Force guy. Love you, Al. Anyway, and if y'all ever see Al, he's always smiling or riding a bike and almost getting hit by cars. So anyway, Al and I are on a team. Well, the first 2 guys, they just took off running, like through the woods. My sister's calling, I'm declining it. So they just take off running through the woods, and so the zombies were able to like triangulate and fence them off and cut that pie, and able to close it down until they finally grabbed them. I turned to Al and said, Al, we're going to the sniper tower. He's like, yep. So we got him in the sniper tower. So we didn't have to worry about anything from behind. And we're just sitting there, and we're just picking off. My buddy Kelvin Hoover, he climbs on top of Jason Fertig's back, and he's like, they're trying to climb in and reach in through the firing ports. And I'm feeling this, but it's not near my flag. So I just turn around and pop, shoot Kelvin in the bear skin from like that close. Second time I shoot. He doesn't even flinch. That's how these are not. They're not shooting very hard. So, so he's reaching in. He's like clawing my arm. Well, all of a sudden we got about 5 or 6 zombies wanting to come up these. I'd say probably about 6 steps on this little ramp, and they're coming out, and we're shooting them, and then they're going to bend. That's how they respawn. They run to the ref, tag the ref, and they're right back in. So, and it's in this little fort, and I have my GoPro, and I set it, and I said, okay, Ben, here you go, record this. And so Al says, screw it. He takes off. He literally jumps out off this deal, probably about 5 feet onto the ground. Pump, shoot in the head, pump, shoot in the head, lands, pump, shoot in the head. He shoots 3 or 4 of them while he's jumping, landing, and rolling. And then he's on his back, like pop, pop. And I'm sitting up there, and then it just pop, 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 pop. And we're just taking them out. But it's like they're just clawing at Ben or at Al. And Ben is standing over with the GoPro, like right over it. It's like the best paintball video ever. And then we went back to look at the footage, and I had set it up for a single shot camera instead of video. Yeah, it sucked. But it was amazing. I wish we had footage of it because Al was a beast. So, but yeah, Puppies and Kittens is really fun. Bloodbath and Beyond. Okay, so what Bloodbath and Beyond is, you get 2 teams, and you get a very small, like if it's an airball field, and this is the field. This is a receipt. If this is the field, instead of doing the 50-yard line this way, you do it this way. And this half is off limits. And he'll put a flag on a cone or something, like probably 10, 15 feet away from any bunker. So it's not like you can sneak up there and reach and grab it. You've got to run, grab it without getting shot. You have to take 5 steps after you grab it. That's all you got to do. Just run, grab it, and take 5 steps. If you run, grab it, and jump 300 feet, that's 1 step. If you grab it and you're behind a bunker and you just have your feet do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 5 steps. So you just got to grab it and take 5 steps. Easy. There are some games that we went 8, 9, 10 rounds and nobody got the flag. But yeah, you just go and it is a bloodbath and beyond. It is so much fun. Oh, I got to get all my GoPros and everything charged up for that. Yeah, this is, I cannot wait. I'm so excited for it. Game of Games, December 26th, day after Christmas. So bring all your Christmas goodies. So much fun. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just like covered. You couldn't see. And I mean, and literally, go play. Okay, time's up. Nobody's got it. Okay, let's start again. Let's flip sides and do it again. And we flip sides at, you kind of want to go now. You should absolutely want to go. It's the best paintball ever, in my opinion. But yeah, it's awesome. Ballistic Ben's Game of Games. There's some Bomberman. You have to carry a big water balloon about this size and carry it and put it somewhere and then move back without it getting shot or blowing up. It's pretty fun. So definitely check out Ballistic Ben's Game of Games. Go search for it on Facebook, Ballistic Ben's Game of Games, and it'll have an event, and it'll tell all the details about it. It's Sunday. It's going to be awesome. Be cooking out hot dogs and stuff like that. Maybe have the next one. I'm not sure. Well, the next one is Sunday. So that's the next one. But I'm sure we'll have a cookout. We'll be doing a bunch of giveaways and stuff like that. And then prizes for winners of a lot, if not all the games. If there's like an individual prize, you know. But it's going to be awesome. Combat Zone. We got about 10 acres. We got a Sikorsky helicopter fuselage, military trucks, an ambulance, fire truck, woods. We've got hills. We've got all kinds of stuff. Very nice. A sexy time. Yes, come out to Ballistic Ben's Game of Games. It will, even if you're a speedball player, like Anthony's he's a speedball player. He'll do tournaments and scenarios, or he'll do scenarios and stuff also. It's event paint only. But paint's $45. But pink paint, we don't mind pink paint, but we have gone to field paint only. But like I said, we don't charge 65 bucks for HK Select. We charge $45 for HK Select. So, it's yeah. Retail is $5 less. It's $40, I believe, for HK Select, but it costs a lot of gas money to get it up to Orville. And so it's $5 more. And then we've got graffiti and some HK level 3 or 4. If you want to spend a little bit more, but yeah, we got good quality paint. We keep it temperature controlled all the time. We got heaters and air conditioners in our insulated connexes, and we keep that paint at 65, 70 degrees, pretty much 24/7, 365. So, well, come out and see us. We've got just a ton of things we're going to be doing on Sunday. Say, I'm sponsored on paint, so I have some stocked up at home. Yeah, I understand that. But come up and you're going to have a great time. You'll have a fantastic time. It will absolutely be worth the money. If you don't think it's worth the money, you probably shouldn't be playing paintball. Like Carpet Bob at Paintball Jungle always says, hey, paintball might not be, if you don't like the sting of the paintball, you might want to be playing laser tag. I'm not saying you need to play laser tag, but no, if somebody doesn't have fun at Ballistic Ben's game of games, there's something wrong with that person. When you go to my brother's field, but I also understand you got to make some, yeah, we do. Like at my brother's field, Ben doesn't help people have fun. He makes them have fun. He forces them to have fun. If you show up, you're like, I'm not going to have fun today. He goes, yes, you are. You will have fun today. And they always do. They always do. Or else he beats them up. He'll reach back and give him a hook in the eyeball. He had to do that to a kid one time. Well, when he was in high school, and the kid jumped him from behind and was like beating him on top of the head because the guy thought he was somebody else, essentially. So he had to defend himself. And the guy came to school with a black eye. And Ben, in a story, ask Ben about it someday. Say, hey, Ben, I heard you are an Army story. If you see Ben, you say, hey, Ben, I heard you are an Army story. And it was a really, really funny story. Anyway, that's it for me tonight. I'm heading out. I'm going to go get some lunch. Technically dinner, but even though I had lunch like at 10:30 this morning, and it's now pushing, I don't even know what time it's, 7-ish. But yeah, cool. I will see you guys later. Come out, Ballistic Ben's Game of Games. And remember, those bandanas, those are going to be given away if we got 100 people. Merry Christmas. Definitely appreciate you guys. Have a fantastic night. I'm going to be trying to do this every Monday. I've been doing it the last 3 or 4 Mondays. So I want to get built back up. And I had a good time when I was doing my live streams all the time. So yeah, there's the Wallow guns. I got a couple holes in it that I need to put in, refill with my extra stock. But, yeah, Predator Paintball, 4800 Granite Drive, Suite B7, Rockland, California. Open Tuesday through Friday, noon to 7, and Saturday from 3 to 7. Come see us. Definitely appreciate all you guys. And whatever you do, if you don't buy it from me, buy it from a local store if you can. Try not to just go to Amazon. Nothing against Amazon, but man, local stores, and not just paintball, but in everything, they need help. For the last couple of years have been really tough. Paintball has been pretty fortunate that it's an outdoor activity that everybody's been able to do. So actually numbers I'm assuming, are actually going to go down a little bit in the next, if we ever do get back to normal. But paintball has been thriving, so that's a good thing. And it's just going to keep going. And if y'all play airsoft, way down there, I got airsoft. I just got a whole bunch of high kappa pistols and everything. So Anthony, if you're still listening, you need to get on that airsoft and join your brother. Start playing with just one second. I have it. Yes, with Tribe Airsoft. Tribe Airsoft, the finest in airsoft teams in the Sacramento area. They're great guys. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Been on for almost an hour, and I'm getting a little hungry. Bye.